And there we go. Yes, we are carrying on with Final Fantasy X today. Get the fuck out of here. I'm still taking a break. Well, I said I was going to take a break from Magic yesterday. Guess what I did all day while ill? I played Magic all day. An addiction. I'm not even going to lie. I'm addicted. Oh, you'll also see that, yes, I have done one of the cheats so far. I have literally given myself the maximum money. Which, to be fair, in my mind, isn't exactly the most cheating thing to do. Because the way to farm money in this game is... it's just a joke. So, let's go. I want to buy some Blitzball players. Plus, there's some items that you can miss. You're not one of them. There's some items that you can miss. Like this one. If you don't go back. Right, so I want... there is this player right here. Jumal. Who is a new goalkeeper. And just to avoid everything, because I have the money, I'll buy you for 99 games. This is literally my bog standard opening team as well. There is Shumi. Or Shami. But I don't think I'll be using her this time. You're not one of them. I need to remember where they're all at now. There's you, the Zealots. Oh, I found out a random piece of information today as well. Well, I didn't say... not today. A couple of days ago. There's a song within this game that only ever appears in this area. I don't know if I can buy it. Yeah, definitely. What's that is? Right. Did I get it? I'm sure it's one of the last ones. Next page. Yeah, I'm sure it's like the final music sphere. But it's, strangely enough, it's Wakka's theme. Wakka's theme never appears in the game. Or according to this, his theme never actually appears as a soundbite for the game ever. The only way you can hear it is through that. Which I don't know whether... have a look on... because obviously they added... all the soundtracks to Spotify. Does this have Wakka's theme on it? And if so, have I heard it before? Does it even have Wakka's theme? Sort by title. Oh, I can't sort by title. Great. I don't even think it's on here, you know? There's Riku's theme, Jek's theme. Lulu's theme. No. Wakka doesn't have a theme on the OST. Strange. Anyway, back to what we're doing. So I've got my goalkeeper, I've got one of my defenders. I want my other striker, which at the minute will be Wedge. So I obviously said last stream that Biggs and Wedge, two of the famous names that get repeated within Final Fantasy lore. Wedge starts off as a really good striker, but later on develops into something else. Right, Datto, you can go. I want Zev. And then the final defender is Rop, who is on the Mi'ihen High Road itself. Yeah. Bye, Letty. So if I quickly go over to here. Boom, boom, be-doo. Play Blitzball. So you'll have a look. So obviously Tidus is built as a striker anyway. So his stats are alright. Wedge, you'll see immediately starts with 17 shot. And he's actually quicker than anyone else. But apart from the Guardos for now, with a speed of 65, which is a standard speed. A standard speed is 60. But he has passes, and some of his key techniques are tackles. It leads me to believe that he's going to be an amazing defender later on. Zev Ronso, as I said, he's got very high endurance, he's got high strength, high shot, and a decent pass, and his pass, because he gets with a pass too, right off the bat, makes him actually a very good midfielder. Jamal starts with 14 catch, and as far as I know, automatically starts with super goalie, so I don't need to get that for him. Makes him a good goalkeeper to begin with. And then Zalit comes with standard attacks, the tackles, which obviously his attack is actually at 15. The only weak link I have now is either left or right side defense. What do you sell? Oh. No. I want to buy things. What have you got? Strength plus 3, magic plus 3. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Item shop. Do the customary thing. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Even without the ridiculous money thing, this is easy to do. Oh, I've bought all your things. Thank you. Right, so I'm going to continue down the Mi'ihen High Road so I can get Rop. And obviously progress the story a little bit as well. Do I want Charmy? You know what? I'm going to get her for 10 games. Have a look at her stats. Get rid of Keeper. I can't remember what position she's meant to play. I think she starts off as a striker, but she's very slow. Can't remember. But let's... nothing will sway us. The Crusaders will... Blah, blah. Fanaticalism. I want the kitty. Give me the kitty. Right. Get your magic stat. Lulu. Do I not have any ability spheres, really? No, I don't. Well. I seem to remember there being an item in that one. Hello. You're a guardian, right? I'd like to give you this. Cool. I've just bought 99 of them. Please give this to the Lady Summoner. Ooh, high potion. Machen.
This is a statue of Lord Mi'ihen.
I love this guy.
Centuries ago, he founded a legion known today as the Crusaders. In just a few short years after their founding, their ranks grew throughout Spira. The
Rid of
Maesters
that.
of Yevon
Let's pop
feared
chat
an
back out.
uprising and accused them of rebellion. So Lord Mihen walked along this very road to go face their charges and refute them. He succeeded in winning the Maester's trust, and his legion became an arm of the Yevon clergy. It was then that Yevon gave them the name Crusaders, which they have kept ever since.
Love him.
And the rest is history.
Oh, Machen. Or Macon. Macon. Hey there, Guardians. Here, use this to... Okay. Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, please.
Ha! That one looks slow.
It's also tough. Let me handle this.
No way! I can take it!
Can you see this? Think so.
What the?
Chonk.
Told ya, Sir Aron's the best.
Told ya.
I could have done that.
Could you, kiddo? Could you have really done that? Your sword's not big enough. You get my meaning. Move back. That's fine. More power. You're the same last from before. Where is he? I got separated from my brother. I told him to meet here if that happened. We have to get back home before the operation starts. Oh. You're just gonna start repeating yourself. Oh, matron, talk to me again.
Do you know what those ruins are from?
He's like the David Attenborough of
Some
this
old
world.
city?
Correct. A city most
Or
ancient.
Tony Robinson.
A terrible testament to sin's power. I tremble every time I see them. Compared to sin, humans are mere mud puppies.
But I believe humans are the only ones capable of defeating sin.
A good reply. I am relieved to hear you say that, Milady Summoner.
Where are my
Where
manners?
are my manners? I am matron, a scholar, at your
Matron.
service, milady. I am on a journey, studying the history of our world, Spira, seeking its stories and secrets. My travels have taken me to many places, and I am troubled by what I have seen. Fragile smiles on people's faces, crumbling at the mere mention of sin.
Imagine
They
trying to
are
have,
counting
like,
on you, milady. Give them a reason to rejoice once more.
trying
I
to
will.
record his voice lines and keep that voice going all the time. With a little, like, rolling R's and everything. Oh, look! Treasure! Let's look for treasure. Yes, Philip, let's look for treasure. Do I really want... I've got 2 ice brands now. No, I don't want it. Do 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 do. Actually, you know what? No, Kimahri. Bonk. Really? You didn't kill it in one? You're a letdown, Kimahri. This is why nobody loves you. Even with a plus 10% strength weapon. Although saying that, he really hasn't been leveled up. Kinda no surprise. Come on, Kimahri. Finish the job. Why I'm kind of leveling him now. I need ability spheres, guys.
Lady Summoner, I presume.
Maybe.
Yes, I am Yuna.
I am Lucille, Captain captain of the Jose Chocobo Knights.
And I'm Alma. We've been charged to guard the high road.
There have been reports of a large
I
fiend
love that
appearing in this
Clasco is
area
just about to
with the
say
taste for
something
chocobos.
and just gets cut off.
Do take care, Summoner Yuna, if you are
And
to rent
everybody's
any
saluting this
chocobos.
game. Crusaders.
Thank you. We will be careful.
Good. We should get back to our rounds. Farewell.
Our prayers are with you.
Give me items. Don't give me advice. Give me items. Give me really powerful items.
A large fiend.
That'd give me items.
Let's go get him.
Why?
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
Here comes the laugh.
What'd I say now?
Jecht said that a lot too. And every time he said it, it meant trouble for Braska and me.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I forgot about Belgamine. How would I win that? Considering I haven't leveled up that much.
Make way!
I wonder if I can go to the Mihen.
Yeah!
Do I have to fight her now? Or can I do the travel agency then come back for her? Oh, you know what? Balls to the wall. Let's go!
A summoner party.
You too are a summoner?
My name is Belgamine. You are?
Belgamine.
My name is Yuna.
The High Summoner's daughter. I've heard much of you. But you are still fresh on the road, are you not?
Yes.
Maybe.
I might have a few things to teach you. Let us see which are stronger. My Aeons or yours? A one-on-one match. Not to the death, of course. What do you say?
Well, no. Seeing as you said not to the death,
do my
I'm going to
best.
give up on it now.
Good. Before we begin, your Aeons have been healed. You can fight with your full strength. Come.
I also spent a lot of time last night fiddling about with stuff. Resetting alerts, making new alerts. I'm in the process of setting up a Discord channel. Or, I should say, a second Discord channel that will become a stream Discord. Because my original one, yeah, it kind of got flooded. And it's more used for like D&D nowadays. So I'm basically just going to be copy-pasting all the rule sets and everything, though, because it was set up originally to be a Twitch thing, and it was back when I originally streamed. And, yeah, because I had to take some time off. I can boost this time? This should just be a standard attack? Yep. Yep, so the next strike is Meteor Strike. So I want to... No, I wanted to defend. I might have lost. Oh, well. Jarka, thank you. How are you doing today? Velfor might die. Energy Blast. Shit. Oh. Probably not going to kill it. Oh, come on. Come on. Bugger. Well, thank you for stopping by. I absolutely adore this game. Well, I've lost. I have a lot to learn. But I've played it so many times. It was one of my favorite games to play during high school, so I obtained a Seeker's Ring.
With more training.
Thank
Shut up,
I
Belgamine.
think you might defeat Sin before I am able to.
I
Really?
cannot. Huh? Or should I say, I was not able to.
You mean...
Farewell, Yuna. We'll meet again.
And I've got to say as well, that is one hell of a cute emote. I kind of love red pandas. They're amazing. Right. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. Are you going to be able to kill it in one this time, Kimahri? Only 240. No. Ah, bless him. Probably your favorite. Owned it 4 times. Oh, that's a good point. How many times do... I've had PlayStation...
What did I tell you?
Yeah, PS2, PS3. I bought the PS4 remaster. I bought the remaster on this. I think I've had it 4 times as well. Oh. No, 5 times. I've got it on Nintendo Switch. Just so I can play it while I'm traveling. Oops. But yeah, it's up there with one of my favorites. Obviously, a lot of people will slate me for saying my favorite is Final Fantasy VII. Because a lot of people just go, oh, it's a cop-out answer. Everybody says that. But
Oh yeah.
in my opinion, Final Fantasy VII is one of the best games created. Not even just the whole best Final Fantasy ever created, just one of the best games created.
Stay down.
Why you have it on Vita so you can play it on the move. It is the smart way of playing. You know what? Let's use this as an XP opportunity.
Go!
Go! 1 second. You literally bought a second-hand Vita just to take it. Oh. I don't blame you. I mean, I originally bought the Switch for Breath of the Wild. So it served a purpose before that, and then it was just like, oh no, Final Fantasy X comes out on it as well, along with Final Fantasy XII. Which reminds me, I actually need to pick up Final Fantasy XII on it.
Let's end this.
Yeah, like, it just worked.
Freeze.
You know, that quote that Todd Howard says? It just works. That was Final Fantasy VII. I think Kimahri's the last one. And can't he get something from these? Yes, he can. I'm gonna jump. Also, with this game, it shows John DiMaggio's vocal range, because obviously he voices Wakka, but he also voices Kimahri. Two very different voices, and I think it was one of the first times that I'd heard his voice that it wasn't distinctly him. You know, like, the whole, I always say, like, Steve Blum, you can tell just because of it. Matthew Mercer, you can tell. Liam O'Brien, you can tell. Just because of the tone of the voice, it's hard for them to mask it. Expert.
Farewell.
John DiMaggio is one of the very few people who can kind of mask his voice now.
Done.
Although saying that, Marcus Fenix Bender, Jake the Dog, and Wakka all sound like him. But yes, I am using Expert. Don't know why, I just always gravitate towards it. Move you up, get you some more health. But it's one of those things that I subconsciously just immediately go, oh no, I'm going Expert Sphere Grid. I don't know why. Power Sphere. Lulu. Get that. You can get your focus, which will be very helpful for the next boss. And Waka. Ooh, what's actually the next skill? Aim. Doesn't matter. A skill that I very rarely use. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people send him off in the Riku path, which is there. I guess he's only guarded by level 1. To be honest, I might do the same, just so I get steel early. Because my usual plan is I send him off in Lulu's path. I make him a black mage because Lulu's overdrive is one of the worst. Well, I say one of. It's the worst overdrive in this game. So I usually just get rid of her.
My Lady Summoner.
My Lady Summoner.
You're a summoner? Yes. My name is Yuna.
I'm Callie.
Nice to meet you, Callie.
Lady Yuna, are you going to bring us the calm?
Yes. Very soon.
Yay!
It's just one of those things. I don't like her overdrive, so it makes her
I'll do my
primarily
best.
useless to me.
And good luck to your guardians as well.
Well, saying that, if you're wanting to do the super bosses without cheesing them with Yojimbo, your party pretty much is always like, what, Tidus, Waka, Riku? And you just quick hit spam.
What's the calm?
The calm is a time of peace. It comes after a summoner defeats sin.
Which
and
I'm not
lasts
sure
until
whether I'm
sin
going to try and
reappears.
properly fight these super bosses, or I'm just going to show them on stream and Yojimbo the fuck out of them.
Sin dies and is reborn.
I get it. I thought it was weird.
Where's his hand?
Yuna's dad defeated Sin 10 years ago, right? But Sin's still here. Didn't make much sense till now. Wait, if it just comes back...
Yeah.
Don't say it isn't worth it. Because it is.
Even for a little while.
It's legit an
People can
RNG.
sleep in their beds
Yeah.
without being afraid. That kind of time.
Literally just rifle my way
It's
through
worth
all of the
anything.
monster arena just
Don't
by
say it
going,
isn't worth it.
Zanmato,
Your
Zanmato,
words
Zanmato,
that day,
done.
Yuna, I remember them well.
There's only one boss that you can't Zanmato after that point, and it's you, Yevon. Because obviously you don't have... You don't have
It is an
the...
honor, Sir Orin.
Thanks.
He sounds so pleased.
Back in the fray!
Shut up, kid. Waka.
Waka's back on the field.
Okay. Let's bring Yuna back out. He can hit it. Woo! Big hits. Lulu now. I love also as well. There's obviously you can do the XP, the AP grind with Master Tombre. When you break the game by equipping everyone's celestial weapons, and then you get everyone around the entire sphere grid, and you've got people like Lulu running around just dealing 99999 damage with a melee attack. It makes me so happy. Actually, no, I want Eunice to stay out. Heal Orin. Bring Tidus out. That's the true end game. I remember one of the times I beat it, obviously I'd done the full sphere grid, and I made sure to beat Omega Weapon with Riku, Yuna, and Lulu, only using melee. Also defeating Jecht with Lulu's melee.
Farewell.
Right, I'm going to start saving up the sphere levels. Hoof! Hey, my ball! Ah! This ring keeps the flames at bay. Oh, that reminds me, I think I got something else for Auron? No. Cool. And that's all that done. Oop. Do all that and go. I'm already really wanting to go get a cup of coffee. And I've only been streaming half an hour. I think I have a problem. Whacker. Boop. Warrior. Enough. I know, that's my thoughts exactly. But it's also I can't be taking breaks every half an hour to go get coffee. I've got to appear slightly professional. There's the guy sat here with a mustache. An item over here. No. I suppose that is a good way to look at it.
Miss me?
Miss me? Oh, a break. Whoosh. Let's blind attack it again. There's one way to do it. Dark attack. Boop. And swap you out for Yuna. Let's let her use extract ability. Just so I can get more ability spheres. Kimahri. Oh, I forgot that I got in dark attack as well. Well, then I can just leave Whacker out. Last person to attack is Lulu. Right, mana, may as well. With the cute little Moogle. Bonk. I should have used Dark Attack. That's fine, he's got a power break on him. You know what? No, I'm getting my Dark Attack out. It might actually pay to make Kimahri a better whacker. I know what path I'm taking him down. One of the other ways that I've done it before, and this is complete sacrilege, but it is hilarious to break the game, because obviously the expert sphere grid, everybody starts pretty much in the middle. So you have this middle section here, where granted Auron's slightly off to the side, but he can jump into someone else's tree quite early on. He just begins right here, so he can then jump ship. Kimahri starts in the middle. Whacker's only just over here. Lulu starts here. Yuna starts here, and obviously Riku starts, I think, there. So you can move them into anything you want. I've once done it where I've changed Tidus over into Riku's tree and then put Riku... No. Tidus into Riku's tree, Kimahri into Tidus's tree, and I put Riku down into Yuna's tree. Something like that. Use that level 1, you can get... Yeah, I don't know if I've actually got a level 1 sphere at the minute. Which, again, Blitzball. The only reason why I'm pushing this far ahead is that I'm getting ROP so I can play a bit of Blitzball and hopefully I can get a level 1 key sphere out of it. Stocked up on too many, please take some if you like. Okay. I think I got all the way to Mi'ihen before I started using sphere level stuff. Jesus. I've also been tempted to do one of the challenge runs, which is no sphere grid. I don't know how I'd do it. I'd obviously have to follow a guide. Practically, yeah. Just make it to Yojimbo. Or, if I was really, really, really cheeky, I know Hex editors out there that could give me Yojimbo now. But then, it wouldn't really be a challenge run, would it? Bring Auron back out. I just need the big hitters. Yeah, you missed. Fire! I'm not even going to bother wasting mana. Dead within these 2 turns.
No time to
yeah,
waste.
there's loads of challenge runs throughout the Final Fantasy games that I've been wanting to run. Like, I want to run the initial equipment run of Final Fantasy VII. On top of that as well, I still have to stream that anyway because I have the new threat mod that completely changes the game. Well, it changes like every encounter for the game. And with the new threat mod, it makes Yuffie and Vincent completely unmissable. Like, you can't not get them. They're scripted into the game.
Got you covered. All right.
Trying to think what else. Like, obviously, with the new threat mod, they've changed boss mechanics. They've changed some of the materials. Changed the placement of items and weapons and armors. They've changed the placements of materials. They've adapted the story slightly. And one of the major things... Spoiler alert, but it's a, what,
Sit back and watch.
20-year-old game now. The scene with Aerith. Yeah. The mod takes the piss out of it and says, well, I'm just going to use a Phoenix Down. Really? How much health do these have? I should be alright with 2 blizzards then. Blizzard! But yeah, they do the actual, like, when people turn around and say, well, why don't you just use a Phoenix Down? It's worked everywhere before. I shake my feather at your dramatic death. Take this, Death. You know what? I'm going to make a hilarious thing. God.
End of game.
End of game. Oop, shit. Alright, punch the mic. I need to now make Kimahri strong again. One of my favourite overdrives in the game. Just watching him explode on fools. Right. OSVR. Because obviously as well, like, when people had data mined the game originally, well, really still have no ability spheres. Jesus Christ. Oh, you're moving back, Kimahri. Yeah, when people data mined the game, they realized, or when they found, like, bug ways to keep Aerith alive, that there was extra dialogue later on in the game. And it's also been confirmed by the developers that originally she wasn't going to die. Like, it was a whole weird thing. So, originally, Aerith wasn't meant to die. And Sephiroth and Aerith were meant to be brother and sister. And there's a major thing that links the two of them together, what a lot of people in the games miss. In the Japanese version, she couldn't come back. It was still one of those things. It wasn't a possible outcome unless you cheated in the game. So obviously, one of the original ways that you could do it is if you had something like, you could transfer your save file onto a PC, open up a application called Black Chocobo, mod her back into the game using the save file editor, and then upload your save back onto the system. But there was no real way of bringing her back. But there was plenty of stuff that was meant to happen. So, like I said, originally her and Sephiroth were meant to be brother and sister, which gets slightly confirmed by the character art, which I will actually show, because this is one of my favorite things. And when I show this, because it's such a subtle detail that it gets a lot of people. Right, so I need Sephiroth. I need just the front face of him. Where's the picture that I usually use? That one. I will bring that up. Hey, come on. And images. I don't want the new version of Aerith. I want the old version. That's the old version. So what you'll see... Jarka, thank you for the follow. Glad you're enjoying your time here. You'll be able to see it even better now. There's one thing that linked him, and originally in their design was meant to be there. I need to bring that down to like there. Have a look. That parting in the hair. Right there. That parting is the exact same. That was meant to link them originally. And then after that one, they weren't happy with them being brother and sister, and they didn't know how they were going to work out the rest of the game with it being that information. So what they instead wanted to do was turn them into lovers. So originally... So for the second version of them, they were meant to be together, but they realized that again, that wasn't going to work because they didn't know how to progress the story to make sense using that connection. So what they then later did is they brought in... I think that's when Jenova started to make an appearance within the story writing elements of the game. And that's how they linked them, because obviously they were ancients.
Hey, we saw the game.
It's kind of, they're slightly blood related.
Congratulations.
Then it
Waka.
worked on that Hojo then appeared, because they, at that point, made
Hey,
Zack.
stop loafing around.
They had Zack as the love interest of Aerith, but they wanted something that would tie Zack and Cloud together.
This mission
And then they
requires
thought about
our
the
full
experiment,
attention.
and then they came
We've
up with
no time to
Hojo.
waste.
Then they came up with Hojo being
Understood?
Sephiroth's dad.
Yes, ma'am. Apologies, ma'am.
Everything
Carry
that went
on.
on in that game, but originally they were meant to be brother and sister.
See, keep your head down, say sir a lot, and you'll do
It's-
fine.
When I deep dive into the lore of a game like that, it blows my mind all the small intricacies
Even
that
though
there are.
Yevon rejected us, we still believe in you. That won't ever change.
Thank you, Sir Luzu, Sir Gata.
But it's one thing the
But,
people for
You know,
Final Fantasy
it's not too
Yeah.
late for you to go back to Besaid and...
Tetsuya
We should be going, sir.
in particular did. I'm sure it was Tetsuya who did it. Tetsuya Noburo. Or Nomura. Because he was the movie director. Tetsuya Nomura. And also did Final Fantasy VII. Yep. So Nomura used to use... No worries, mate. Used to use stuff like hairstyles, clothing styles, stuff like that to kind of gel two characters together. So obviously you can see it within Final Fantasy X. Obviously I pointed out the last stream that the gauntlet on Tidus's arm, his left arm gauntlet, is near enough a carbon copy of his dad's. That's something that is the family tying element of their character designs. They use it a hell of a lot in Final Fantasies especially. And it's only until you realise that they start doing that that you start spotting every time they've done it. Tidus might die! Imari. Thank you! My heart. I'll do. Tidus needs to get some help.
We'll defeat
soon.
Sin any way we can.
But Yevon's teachings say...
Enough.
Hey, The Wired, how you doing?
I only meant to...
Are you
You only
alright?
meant to.
Lady Summoner?
Shalinda.
Yes, I am
What a
Yuna.
name.
It is an honor, my
Like they just
lady.
basically smashed Sheila
name
and
is
Linda
Shalinda.
together.
I am a disciple of Yevon.
What was all that
Belinda.
about? The Crusaders operation?
You mean the one Gata and Luzu were talking about?
Yes.
I heard they were to use Forbidden Machina. I had to stop them.
Huh? Why?
The use of Machina is strictly forbidden by the Yevon priesthood.
That's bad, yeah?
Let them use whatever they want. They still won't defeat Sin.
But it's not about defeating Sin. The teachings of Yevon must be upheld.
Must they, though?
Right.
But you don't understand. The Crusaders won't even listen to me.
Yeah, but
And
would
it's
you
all
even
because
listen to the
I'm just a
Crusaders?
lowly acolyte.
You know,
Don't say that.
kind of arguing
I haven't
two
been a
very
summoner for
stubborn
very long
sides
myself,
arguing
you see.
against each other. Neither
Still,
of them are going to listen to
I
the
can't
other.
put myself down every time I fail.
Because obviously the Crusaders don't
People
give a
are
shit about the
depending on me.
religion.
They're depending
and
on both of us.
the religion don't give a shit about the Crusaders.
Yes, you're right, my lady. Absolutely right. Thank you so much, Lady Yuna.
It's okay,
Now, I feel I
Shalinda.
have the courage to finish my training.
You actually give me an item?
I will do my best to get myself appointed to a temple as a nun.
But that's not what I wanted. I want
I
items.
will do my best to get my...
Give me items. Give me all the shiny things. You give me shiny things. Once the order is given, I'll be fighting on the front line. That's everything we've trained for. And I
I
want...
will do my best
Shut
to
up,
get my...
Shalinda. Give me items. I don't care about your story. I summoned a Yoken who slew Sin, started as a crusader. You're not going to give me any items. Screw you.
Yeah.
Really? How much health is it? 6 health. If it wasn't for the fact that that elemental was there, I would just attack with Lulu and see if I could do the 6 damage. Still gonna do it. Come on, Lulu. Finishing blow. Boop. Perfect. Still, have I still got no ability spheres? Jesus Christ. Here we are.
We rest here.
Huh?
But this isn't our bed shop.
Waka doesn't
Is
like
that a
them.
problem?
They don't believe in Yevon. And in Luca, they
Oh, here it comes.
kidnapped Yuna.
Where were her guardians?
Oh.
Stabbed right in the gut and just twisting the knife.
Sir
Yeah,
Orin's
where
just
were you?
concerned about your health.
I'm not tired one bit.
Well, I am.
As if I could sleep.
Well, what was all that snoring about? Oh, Rob! Let me hire him. Go away! Oh, I've got to fight the Chocobo first, haven't I? The Chocobo thingy. Is there anything I want from this? Magic defense. Not really. Matron.
Mr. Inn's shops are all over Spira. They are quite convenient when you're on the road.
I bet they are.
This might be the last time we can rest like this.
Right. I want to save the game. Beans. Thank you. How did I get so much money? Oops. I didn't want to escape on that. I want to escape on this. There is a lovely little thing called Max Skill. It is literally the... I'm not doing the unlock all skills. I'm not doing the get all items. But it is fucking tedious just grinding Gil. So I just hit that button. There's also, obviously, with the PC version, these, like, turbo. So I can make 2x or 4x speed. That'll be good for the end game grinding. That'll be the only time I use it. Supercharge will not be using. It's just cheats. That is literally cheat mode. Enemy encounter overrides. I might use that eventually. But I want to get... To be honest, I might just end up using that. Auto battle, which makes the monster arena grind even easier, so you can do 4x speed and auto battle. You just run around an area and just instantly kill everything, and obviously hide the hood. But yeah, I just did the max skill cheat because it's money, and other than Blitzball, there's not really much to spend money on, or like nothing incredible that's gonna potentially break the game if I get it too early. Oh, I forgot about this. I'm going to make myself disappear.
Check it out. That sunset was different from the one I saw in Kilika. It was quiet, almost gentle. What you up to?
Pretty.
Sure is.
I wish I could live in a place like this. Peaceful. living with a smile on my face every day.
Also, one of the other things you can tell familial ties, like I said, with the character designs.
Right?
Yuna's odd eyes was to show that she was part Albed.
But then
It's meant to be a subconscious
a new
thing from
sin
the start.
will
You
be
see,
born
all Albed
anyway.
have green eyes.
Well,
He
then
has
you
one
can
green
just
and one
beat it
blue.
again.
And it's only the
wish
Albed
I
who have
could.
green eyes in this world.
Hey, you can. Trust me. You are the best summoner out there. Yuna, why does Sin always come back?
Because he don't get his tree
sin
fitty.
is our punishment for our vanity. And it will not go away
Goddamn
until
Loch Ness
we've
Monster.
atoned.
How do we do that? What did we do that was so bad in the first place? Ah, was it using lots of Machina or something? Oh, wait, was that such a bad thing, really?
It's funny.
It's...
Ever since I was young, I never questioned it. But now that you ask me if it is that bad or not, I don't know.
Well, it's a weird one because Yuna
There are
and
so
Riku
many
are only
things I don't
distantly
know.
related. It's not like a very
Well, then we're
strong
the
family
same.
tie. Compared to like
Such
father
thinking
and
is
son, so
very
obviously Tidus has the
unbecoming of a
gauntlet.
summoner. Sound like Micah?
That's not very nice, you know.
Yeah. Being cousins, they don't directly tie it as much.
You know, during a game, you have to think of Blitz and nothing else, you know?
I'm bringing myself back. This little bit from Tidus, this, I'm going to give you a pep talk, is pretty bad at it.
You can't think, that's a cute girl in the fifth seat from the right. And you can't be thinking
controller.
about where you're going to go on that date. Because the minute you do, that's
Drop
when you
my
lose.
controller.
You see, Yuna, what I mean is, you really shouldn't worry, you know? After we beat Sin,
Everything's so
that's when you can
tangled.
worry about the future.
I guess.
Eh?
But Yuna,
I didn't do
how are you
nothing.
supposed to beat something big like that?
The final summoning.
Oh.
It's the only way to defeat sin. The
Is it
only
though?
way. We
Is it
We can
though?
call the final Aeon. That's the goal of the pilgrimage. The faith of the final summoning lies waiting in the far north to greet summoners that complete their pilgrimage. At the world's edge in Xanarkand.
In Xanarkand?
In Xanarkand?
She means the ruins of a city destroyed 1,000 years ago.
You know what's really jarring about this scene? And this might be a glass-shattering moment. There's
You
no
sure
music.
It's ruins?
That's what I've heard.
You'll see it for yourself soon enough.
Usually there's like a very low
come back
ambient music
inside.
playing. No music. And it's a little unsettling. It's like when a movie scene intentionally drops the music to
You will
add
go with
tension.
us to Xanarkand?
Yeah. I'll go. I'll go to
Protagonist these
Xanarkand
noises.
to see it with my own eyes. I
Meet
knew
up! Go to bed
it
together.
couldn't be my Xanarkand, but I had to make sure.
We get another sleep noise. Oh, hello, Rob. Sign the player for 99. Because why not? Goodbye, Botter. I'm sorry, but you are now on the bench. Am I on the bench? Oh, here we go. Oh, I can't wait to hear the music. Oh. Oh. No, I got rid of Keeper. That's fine. Really? My opening game is the Albed Sykes? Tidus, Wedge, Zev. Yeah, she is a striker. Zalix, Rop, Jumal. Yeah, but only when he hits level 99, where he gets 99 shot. Rop. I don't want Drain Tackle. Like, I understand it's Drain Tackle 3, but it adds nothing to your attack. With the tackle, please. Nap Tackle. You can learn Nap Shot. You can learn Nap Shot as well. You can't learn anything. Yeah, fine. Don't. Yeah, it is one of the best things that he's just instantly one of the best. Like, not instantly, he becomes one of the best players in the game, yet he's, ironically, the person who usually makes you lose the last match. Lose your first match, even. Hey, Vidya. How you doing? Vida? Vida? Meow. Off goes Wedge. Meow. Oh. I'm gonna try shooting. Of course, I was gonna get tackled then. I'm very good, thank you. I'm a little ill as well. I got a sudden unexplained illness yesterday, which I think might have been something like food poisoning. Ooh, break to Eiger. Pass. Man flu. I would know if it was man flu. I wouldn't be streaming. I'd be conveniently sat in that, like, laying down in that bed going, I'm dying! When I get man flu, I get man flu. Oh, I forgot his 18 catch. Whoops. Give it to Bellic. And now after Game of Thrones, I can't think of anything but Beric Dondarrion. This is in no way blind. What I can do... There is a specific command that's put into my title, which is... Boop. That. So obviously it says that I have completed the game before. I only use it for games that I've completed. But it's just there. Some people might not have seen the entire game, but don't want to ruin everything for them. I don't mind people alluding to spoilers. Like, I allude to it all the time. With the, really? If I ever do the, really? It's the whole, I know something that you don't know. Doodah. Doodah. I mean, you're meant to keep it a secret that he's actually... Yeah, that's the true secret ending. God. Spoilers. I'm not going to score this goal. Hey! I knew if I said that I wasn't going to score it, that I was going to score. Imagine that Sin is Waka. You get to the final bits where you're facing off against... To be honest, I've already said it. You go against Yevon. And it suddenly just Waka turns around and goes... Pulls off a mask. It was me. Oh, what a turnaround that would be. Go on, give my defenders some XP. counter jinx myself. Exactly why I said it. I knew that I'd score. Right, I need to bring... That's not going to work the way I want it to. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to start doing the little... See, you know what's even worse? So, obviously, originally, the brother, obviously, the pronunciation of brother, was something exclusive to Wakka. Thank you for the follow, Vida. Glad you're enjoying your time here. Obviously, it was something that was exclusive to Wakka at the time. No. Now, whenever I see brother, all I can think of is Ugandan Knuckles. And that instantly makes me want to think that Wakka takes off the mask and just goes, "Do you know the way? Do you know the way, my brother?" Imagine that as a twist of fate. He's just immediately Ugandan Knuckles. "Do you know the way, my brother? I come from the island of Besaid. I will take you before the queen." But yeah. Imagine that as like a twist. He's just the ultimate big bad. Gonna wait a little bit longer, then I'm just gonna make Zev shoot. To hopefully give him a little bit more XP. There we go. Shoot! Shoot! Water football. No worries, Vida. The whole thing. If you just want to sit and lurk, people can happily lurk. Smoking dem greens. It's just still the water football. Do I actually want to use Charmy? No. No. This is literally the team that I usually end up with anyway. Cool. Still marking. Yeah, that's fine. Boop. I can understand why a lot of people disliked Blitzball. Mechanically, it's not great. Like, I'll even say mechanically it is not great. And I think it's the same thing that one of my friends once said, the same reason why they couldn't get on with World of Warcraft. Now, bear with me. That sounds like a very, very weird statement. You look at the opening scene of Blitzball. Oh, why did I shoot? I didn't want to shoot. Yeah, so you see the opening scene of Blitzball compared to how the game of Blitzball is actually played. You expect that you're going to be able to punch people out the ring. You expect that you can do... Yeah, it's nothing like the FMV. Same thing of people like my friend saying, "Oh, I couldn't get into World of Warcraft because the graphics and everything was so... The combat style looked so different compared to the FMVs that it just... It didn't match up." I can understand that side. I'm not saying that they're right, but... Like in the FMV where Kimahri attacks you and then it gets into the fight and... Yeah. Yes, I want them to make a Blitzball standalone. I don't know. Blitzball VR sounds fantastic, but also sounds like it'd make me violently ill. But Blitzball experience only comes from passing, shooting, and tackling. Yeah, so holding the ball does nothing. It's if you pass or anything. So, if I can remember this rightly, a standard pass is 1 XP, a standard shot is 1 XP. Plus ones add 2 to it, so you get 3 XP total. Then a plus 2 gives you 4 XP total, and I think a plus 3 gives you 7 XP total. So it pays to have skills and constantly use them. I'm going to give him the ball straight back here. Don't think enough people give Blitzball enough of a try. Yeah. And I think Another thing, what I can understand is they made it a little bit too important in the game. That it's such a weird tying certain game mechanics to it. Just doesn't sit well with a lot of people. I tackle hard. Right, let's go down to Wedge. Thank you both for the hosts. Swim, Wedge! Swim! Boop. Host party. Wrap into one of those zero-G... Oh, I would throw up something ruthless in one of them. Oh, shoot. I'm not going to try and break it. It's obvious that he's going to get tackled. Oh, would you look at that? No break. Check shot. Again, there's no way I'm going to do this. Why do I sound like everyone from Leeds? Part of my family comes from that area. Well, from Bradford. Not specifically Leeds, but close enough. So I have Bradford heritage in me. And whenever... It's one of those, a lot of people say that there's only certain terms. There's certain words that come out very Yorkshire, very Bradford and Leeds. There are some terms that come out very Lancashire, which is where I grew up, which is this area. And there's some that, obviously this sounds like a double thing, but very Preston specifically. Like the way I say no comes across as a very Prestoner thing, which is basically Freddie Flintoff. Which English Premier League team do I support? None of them. I don't really watch football. I'm more of a rugby man. Right, I'm just gonna waste some time. Yeah, like, at one point I used to support football, and I did support Bradford for a short amount of time just because of the family. At one point I supported Bolton. I know that's a laughable thing in itself. And obviously from the area that I'm from, there's a local team that was in the conference that is now a League 2 team. I will allow you to try and work that out yourself. I don't openly say my area on thingy. On stream. But there's one of those teams that I used to go watch quite a lot. Tuning in from Lincolnshire. Ooh. Right, so Zealots. Okay. I'm hoping that the tournament that comes up gives me a level 1 sphere. Continue playing Blitzball. Either that or attack reels. There it is, attack reels. Who am I against first? Ronso Fangs. Yeah, if you turn around and say like, oh no, I've said my location before. And to be honest, sometimes it's not even that bad because I don't have any dependents. So I don't have kids or anything like that. So if someone was to find out where I lived, oh no, they're going to attack me. It's not so bad. But yeah, Lancashire's a nice blanket term area for me to live in. But yeah, I can understand what you mean about the States because the States are huge. With a shot, you can learn spear shot. You can learn with a shot. Nothing. Nothing. And I think you can learn grip gloves. Yes. Done. Lives on Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I mean, you're not far off. Obviously, I did say that I have a slight Prestoners accent. St. Louis. That is literally a whole area. Oh, why do I keep doing shoot? I'm used to doing that to waste time. I forgot about tech copy. But I've once had as well a viewer work out well, not exactly where I live. They worked out the city that I live in. But only because they understood my accent well enough that they could kind of pinpoint which city it was from. But they also lived very close. Come on, round up. Whee! Whee! One of the best ways to beat the Ronso Fangs. Just drag the entire team out. Because they're that slow. Boop. Shoot! Is it? This is the one thing that I always forget. When it's going to tech copy, is it still the confirm button? So for me, it'd be A, because obviously I'm using an Xbox controller. Or is it what would have been square as the tech copy learn? I'm sure it was square. So for me, it'd be X. Believe so. Yeah. Zev Ronso is on defense. Dribble. But yeah, like, it is one of those that Lancashire can still be a nice blanket term for an area that you live. Yeah, it amazes you that the Ronso team beats anyone. The reason why the Ronso team usually are good is because they've got such high endurance, so they can just take a fucking beating. And if the FMV's anything to be believed, the other matches could play out like the FMVs, which basically means that they just punch you out of the water. It's like one of my favourite ones to think about was, what would happen if the Guado Glories, well, when the Guado Glories and the Ronso Fangs face off. It's X on the PlayStation, so A. So it is confirmed. Cool. Thank you. Yeah. Could you imagine Guado Glory, being able to watch the match between Guado Glories and the Ronso Fangs? The quickest little shits ever, but they're so thin and weedy against the slow guys that are massive brutes. With the pass two. Schwink! Give me the ball. And let's let Edis get some XP. Something to be said about natural fish people slithering through the limbs of big guys. You know, I've never looked at it that way. There's a certain elegance to it. I wouldn't even call it like rugby players against football players. It'd be like watching badminton players going against bodybuilders. Like, bodybuilders versus sprinters. There you, well, no, because sprinters are usually quite big as well. Bodybuilders bodybuilders versus sprinters. Just ridiculous. The Albed team had to cheat in the first tournament, but they're by far the best. I said this during the opening game. That, oh no, we need to cheat to beat them. Really? You are the best standard team in the league. Guado versus Ronso is American Gladiators. Oh, God. Where are we in the story? Mi'ihen High Road. Where we literally just picked up Rop. That is where I'm at, story-wise. Did you just level up? Cool. Yes, I'm just about to face the boss that appears. With a shot. Rop gets his second. This can now be Drain Tackle 3 for XP purposes. There's also another weird fact. That apparently, that's fine. This is bad for me. But yeah. I've already said what the boss is anyway. But random boss name 123. Large Fiend 14. Come on, Rop. Get your XP. But yeah, what was I going to say? The hardest skill and thought almost impossible skill to get in this game is anti-drain. Is it anti-drain? Yeah. Oh, do I let him do sphere shot? Yep. No! Hungry hippo with arms. Although I've got to say, the character art for this boss is kind of a rip-off of almost a Final Fantasy VII boss. No break. Jet shot. Totally not a Pokemon 7. I mean, it's kind of both, because here's a weird way to put it. It can't be a rip-off because it's the same IP, but it is because it's actually taking art from another artist who worked on 7 it wasn't the same artist working on 10. So does it get considered a rip-off at that point? And yes, it's a total rip-off of... No, it's not Emerald. Sapphire Weapon. You know, the one that appears for all of 10 minutes. With a tackle. Swim, Zealots. Swim. But yeah, a lot of people get confused when I say Sapphire Weapon. Like, but there wasn't a Sapphire Weapon. There was. It's the one that attacks Junon and gets its face blown off. The one weapon in the game that you see that you can't fight. And it's never actually confirmed whether it's called Sapphire Weapon or not. We just affectionately call it Sapphire Weapon because of its colouring. $5-0. Oh, rip-off of Ozma. No. You know what is the total rip-off of Ozma? Sin? The opening scene. I actually genuinely thought, because I played Final Fantasy 9, obviously before Final Fantasy 10 because they came out before. But yeah, the opening scene where it's Sin comes up as like the sphere of water, I was like, mate, are they reusing Ozma? Which I wouldn't have been angry at. Ass. Wedge. Big floaty ball boy. Yeah. The biggest and floatiest of boys. Shoot! 6-0. I can't help it. I've got to show off that I'm the best. Yet. It's very morph, yet. I'm trying to think, there's actually another boss in this game that is modeled after an older game's boss. Water Ozma. Time's up. Although I just thought, if they did a standalone, do you want... If they made a standalone in this game, would you want Boba and Jimmer to be actual commentators for it, or do you want no commentators? Hell yeah, Boba. Boba and Jimmer, what... Oh... My favourite boss fight. Oh, well, my favourite boss in the game, without spoiling. How can I... The best mechanics-wise... I would have to say Floaty Wing Lance. You should know that. Who am I against? Kilika. Just because it's such a kick in the teeth. It is honestly just a massive kick in the teeth when you get to that boss fight. It just goes, oh yeah, you've been enjoying the game so far. Difficulty. It's like, not, yeah. And to be honest, I like his mechanics anyway. Same with I've tried to think of another one. How can I describe this boss? And the only thing that came was Tiny Bikini Summoner Bitch. Because her, like, one of the stages of that fight is fantastic. And you can't learn anything, that's fine. Done. Yes. Ironically as well, I say ironically, I don't know why I said ironically, came out. One of the best midfielders plays for Kilika. Uroha. He becomes one of the best midfielders. But yeah. Ass with a pass too. Why is Wedge poisoned? Oh yeah, poison pass. Yeah, that's fine. Shoot. Oops. It's also one of the, with the tech copy, you want it when it lights up to press A. You do it when it dims out, you're not going to learn it. So as well as having to keep an eye on when it actually appears, you've got to make sure that your timing is spot on. Ridiculous. Wedge grabs the ball. He's going to go here and probably not have enough. He has just enough to shoot. It even got to the point when I used to, obviously when I played this during high school, I had the timing down perfect for the tech copy, that I would see it flash up and I would manually count in my head the right amount and just go, I wouldn't even need to look at the screen, I'd just see the word appear and go, dunk. There we go. There's also the longer you let it flash, the more higher chance it has to succeed. You want to try and catch it on the last one, but at the same time, it's that timing based. Really big fan of Giant Mechanical Terror from the sequel. It is a good boss. Can't catch it! Go! Oof. It's been a long time since I actually played 10-2. Have you heard as well that the kind of Tetsuya Nomura is actually kind of hinting that there's going to be a 10-3? Favorite? I think my favorite non-spoiler named boss is No Horn, No Problem. Ooh. I need to actually think what No Horn, No Problem is. Is it other horned beings with a tackle? Boop. Out of range. I'm going to lose the ball again. Hinting how. I think it was more, they were recently talking in interviews. Yeah, right before. It is what I was thinking. That's fine. Yeah, there was an interview and he was talking about his desire. Obviously, the fact that other games have had sequels. Obviously, he did 10-2, but he also wanted to follow suit the same as 13 and have more sequels. And he said that he wasn't quite finished with the world of Final Fantasy X. Obviously, that's just kind of a hint that there's potentially a third game coming out. Oh. Yeah, I lost the ball. That's fine. What any of your favorites are, and I've completed this game at least 4 times. Has something wrong with them? Yes. But Floaty Wing Lance is good. I'm also a big fan of oversized Father Summon. But I think that's more story-wise than anything else. Not actual, like, game mechanic-wise. And just for a sheer laugh, obviously there's a flying carpet with teeth. Which, that is actually an in-game reference. That's the first one you got. But yes, oversized Father Summon. The red carpet has teeth. What other bosses are there? To be honest, I'm just trying to think of names for the other bosses. Oversized father summon was much better than small harmless potato eye. Oh god. Right to Larbate. And pass. Don't forget the classic Crypt. Yeah, Crypt Keeper Mummy Issues is pretty good. What other names? Tackled hard, but you didn't get the ball. I'm genuinely trying to think of other boss names now. I'm actually just trying to think of other bosses within the game. Oh, you're going to shoot from here. Yeah, you're not getting that goal. I'm sure as well, it's either Larbate, it's one of their strikers becomes one of the best strikers in the game. I think it might be Isken. And pass to Tidus. No break. Jack shot. Yeah, I thought it was Larbate. I'm trying to think what my old team was. I had Tidus. To be honest, I think I ran Tidus Waka, Baroha. Oh god, what's his name? Kaio? Hoyu? Kaio? The guy from Jose Temple. And I can't remember my other defender. It might have been like Judah. I think I actually managed to steal Judah from Albed Sykes, and along with Nimruk. I eventually got Nimruk. No, it wasn't Judah, it was Parguado. Wedge becomes a very good defender later on. But for early game, he is a striker, obviously. Kulikan's a good defender. Another good one is... Oh, which of the Luca goers is it? Not Doram. Balgeda becomes a very good one. Caillou. Yeah. Caillou's a very good defender. He becomes like a midfielder as well. Pass. Grab the ball. Swim a little bit, and I'm going to shoot from here. Because he only has 6 catch and might be able to get it. 6 goals! Goals! He becomes an amazing midfielder, but Varoha is still a better overall midfielder. So we're using Varoha in the team. I don't really need Brother anymore. In fact, doesn't Brother, stats-wise, become the best midfielder? Goal, endurance, and attack. So you'll see that his attack's really coming up. Ruda. Do you know the way, my brother? He actually does sing the song of his people as well. Am I against... Oh, of course I'm against the Albed Sykes. And to save the game. I just realised that I've had myself muted for a bit. I'm an idiot. How long have I actually been muted? Five minutes, Jesus Christ. Since he said otherwise rip. So basically, the entirety of this match. Will 6 cat... let's pass the Tidus. My bad. No break. Is this even gonna... This might not work. Of course you got a hand on it. Immediate. Shoot. With the shot. Come on, score. Really? Really? Oh! I'm trying to send a message. Yeah, I'll break Twiger. Dribble again. That'll do. Half block is the key. Yes. Or someone who uses catch as a stat. Let's go! Come on, Wedge. Come on, Wedge. Let's get myself right at the goal mouth. Oh! Thank you. Boop. Oh, Bewick. Just doing this to waste time. Woo. Shoot. Alley-oop. Can I half his catch? There we go. Gimme. Give me the ball back. Oh, Wedge. Shoot. With a shot. Another goal. Seriously, with a shot is one of the best skills to use early on against the Al Bhed sites. Now, give me... Oh, wait, I've got a second half to do. Give me my attack reels. Give it to me. Give it to me now. And you fumbled. Half time. Of course, Nimruk gets a level up. How much XP for Wedge? It's 2 levels. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I want... What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? You know what? I'll take Venom Tackle. Something extra for him to gain XP with. I should really level up Tidus a little bit more, but you know... Come on. Drag them back. Oh no. I've got to block against a striker. Whatever will I do? And let's go. Can I make it all the way to the goal mouth before anybody tries to block me? That'll do. No breaks. Eject shot. Boop. Boop. Actually, come to think of it, you know one thing what I've never noticed? All the stock teams, I'm pretty sure, use men for midfield and both strikers, and use women for the 2 defenders. I'm pretty sure Parguado is meant to be female. And then obviously there's... Oh god, what's their other one? Not Order Guado. We've got... Scout. Oh God, what? Or is it Ordeguado? Or is Ordeguado the free agent? I'm confused. Really? Block. And that's one of the reasons why Rop is one of the best characters. Yeah, Parguado's meant to be female. Who's the other standard? Because Nav's the midfielder. Can anyone else remember what the other Guado Glory's defender's called? It's going to annoy me. Because obviously the Zazie or something like that and Gira as the two strikers. Nav, or is Zazie the keeper? Oh, it's going to annoy me. Right, shoot. Jet shot. Oh, yeah. Guado Glories. Yeah, and Besaid is literally the only team that doesn't have a female person in. Gira, Zazie, Nav. Oh, it was Order. And Noi Guado was the keeper. Yeah, I'm sure Order and Par are meant to be female. Which means that every single team, because obviously Ronsos have got the two females. These have got the two females. Kilika do. Luca Goers do. Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird thing that they put into the game. That, well, a consistency that's in the game. I'm going to use some health. Pass with a pass. Pass. Zev Ronso. Over to Zalets this time. Just farming a little bit of XP. Because I want Zev to level up a bit more. That's fine, and let's bring him back. And I can shoot from about this point. He'll still get the XP, it'll just make it to the goal, but it shouldn't give the Nimruk any XP because it doesn't enter his frame. One of the reasons why I do the final shot, it's literally an extra piece of XP at the end of the game. Perfect. Guado Glories beat the Kilika Beasts. Oh, would you look at that? I got the top goal scorer as well. Please accept this prize. Overdrive attack reels. And I get an ether. Go back. Yes. The boss. Omnom Cliffbane. Oh, God. The same. I reckon I'd have to do the same if I ever did like a Dark Souls playthrough. I would have to start describing every single boss by a pseudonym. Like Angry Lava Doggo. And trying to think of bosses off the top of my head. Oh, you're a guardian, right? I think this will help. There it is. Nope. I just need Kimahri to level up a little bit more. So I can get him over to this. And then he can go. Om nom Cliffbane, fuck me.
Bintu-sa.
Bintu-sa.
Sorry?
Forgive me,
sir. I meant to say pardon me, but it came out in Al Bhed.
Oh, you're in Al Bhed.
Mm-hmm. I am Rin, owner of this establishment. Hello to Sadwi.
Well, hello to Sadwi to you too.
Nice to meet you.
Ah, well, helly do sad we to you too.
Mm-hmm.
I love that whenever he does that, he sounds like a
Al Bhed primers can be
frog
found
croaking
all over Spina. Finding them and learning our language might be fun. Here, let me give you one in commemoration of our meeting. Although you might want to be careful where you speak our language.
Yeah, I've missed so many of the Al Bhed primers already.
Al Bhed aren't liked much. Oh, sorry.
Okay, a deki kesa.
A deki krisa.
Someone help! The chocobos!
Om nom
That's our
Cliffbane.
cue. Let's go.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, thank you for your help. Please, use this.
Huh?
Huh? Protagonist noises. Huh? Oh. Huh?
To the Chocobo Corral.
Doesn't say a word. Just as a whatever that'd be considered. To be honest, I think I have missed one of the missable primers. No big deal. Yeah, that's right, Chocobo. You bite him. Think he's immune to this? No? Ooh. Right. No. You want to special focus. Big mouth butterfingers. He doesn't have anything, does he? No. It's alright, I just want it for his thingies. Yeah, there's... I know that one of the missable ones is down on the boat. The Al Bhed boat. The opening swimming section. No. The boat I've already got. The Al Bhed boat, I should say, I've already got. White Magic, Haste, Lulu. Waka, make way for Oren. Well, you can go back to the swimming bit. Oh, you mean the actual opening swimming bit. I thought you meant Barge Temple. Like the barge area. Focus. No, you have to push him off. That's fine. You're next. Cool, let's go to Yuna. Let her extract an ability sphere. The one on the boats reappear in the desert later. Good to know. Right, I want to bring out Kimahri again. Because you can Dark Attack. And then, let's focus again. I think that's the 4th stack. Black Magic. Fire.
Now, hit it hard and we can push it back.
Watch out for the blizzard toots. Let's keep Auron out as well. That includes the boat when Tidus first gets to spear her. Bonk. You're about to get boned, mate. Although saying that, I think he's about to push me back. Yep. You know what? Let's just do it. It's so bad. Like, look at how much it gets weakened. Jesus Christ. Smack. Smack. Blizzard toot. Or maybe not. That's it, get pushed back. Fire. Power break. You're gonna push us back. Yeah. Yes, I think I'm just gonna kill him by actual HP rather than pushing him off. Yeah, it becomes more consistent. There's the blizzard toot. Yeah, it's the rotations become more consistent to giving a charge. Come on, knock him over, knock him over, knock him over. Ooh. Knock him over. No, knock him over. Knock him back. Blizzard toot. He points and he farts. Do I actually get to knock him off? Oh no, there's a final bit, isn't there? Oh, right, you're dead. Is it? You done? Nah, I'm just gonna kill him. You're next. I remember that you can heal him and blah, 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 but it's such a tedious thing to do to try and knock him off. As far as I know, I'll double check, but I don't think knocking him off really gives you anything else. Because the, I've already got the key sphere from the person. White shield. Strategy.
Have you an interest in renting some chocobos? As a token of our gratitude, the first time is free of charge. Please,
there we go.
Ask the attendant.
So the party's pushed off the cliff, no reward. Chocobo Eater is defeated outright. All rewards are awarded except the level 1 key sphere ×2. Chocobo Eater is pushed off the high road. All rewards except for bonus XP for possible overkill. So yeah, the level 1 key spheres do get done for knocking him off. Yeah, it's the whole thing, like, if I go to Kamaru now, there's a level 1 key sphere there. I can fully understand getting all the items for it, but it's such a tedious process. Healing him, making sure that he's got enough health, making sure that I'm doing enough DPS per round to be able to knock him off, and really still no ability spheres. Like, if I wanted to, I can literally just drop him down there now. Move. Absolutely not. Use Power Sphere, get more health. That's fine. I can now rent a Chocobo. I'm going to quickly go inside.
We appreciate this thing you have done. Drigwi.
Drigwi.
It means I thank you.
Save the game. Boop. I've literally just saved, haven't I? Yeah. I've already got extractability with Yuna. I've just not been doing it properly. Let me ride one. Woo. Just got to appreciate this music for a minute. I think this has got to be one of the best Chocobo themes across all the games. So good. I love as well that this little scene's supposed to show you that the Chocobos can jump on things. And obviously using the feathers to jump. Well, there's locations where you can jump. Heat Lance. Albert Primer. Shalinda and Machen.
Thank you so much for your words yesterday.
A safe journey to you.
Do you not have stuff to say to me?
A safe...
Do I have to get off the Chocobo for you to say stuff to me?
Would you like to hear about the High Road?
Give me more luck. Oh. Yes, please.
We are currently traveling a part of the Mi'ihen High Road called the New Road. Naturally, that suggests that there is or was an old road.
Yes, it's the one down below.
The road that runs below this new road is the original Mi'ihen High Road. Hence, the road that Lord Mi'ihen walked is not this road, but the old road. The new road was built to replace the old road destroyed by sin 500 years ago. But sometimes, standing on the old road and reminiscing about the past can be a pleasurable pastime. The new road was built to replace...
Okay.
But sometimes...
That's where it starts repeating. Yeah, I purposefully try and remember where all the feathers are. Oh, look, it's Meathead and Donna. Thunderblade. The Scout. That's that one. I also need to go to the very end of this road. There's nothing over this side, it just shows them training them. There's the feather. Come on, jump. So that means that I could use my Luck Sphere now and use the Fortune Sphere to open it up. Hello, Oaka. I want to get my little thing first. Which, incidentally, if you get pushed off the cliff, there it is. That is another one hell of a cute little emote. A little Moogle. Oh, I love Mogs. No, I don't need to save.
Coming down to the old road was a mistake.
Was a
You can't run a
mistake.
business with no customers. Say, can I interest you in something?
I'm trying to think whether they were trying to replicate like a Michael Caine accent with this guy.
Spare some change, lad?
Yeah. I will give you a lot of money.
Make it up to you. That I will.
That I will. Oh, seriously. Awaka, do you mind not pushing me, please? I love the bruh. I'm just going to give him all the money.
Coming down to the... You can't
I can't
run a
remember the
business
exact
with
amount
no
that you have to give him for the
customers.
perfect, like, discount. So I'll just...
Sure,
Really?
I'll have a lot of-
Shut up. I don't want anything from you. I want equipment. So Thunderblade is pretty much useless. He obviously gets the Heat Lance, but keep the Hunter's Lance. What was this Scout? Lightning Strike and Sensor? Ice Ward. Nothing better from here. 10k plus is a 30. Ah, that's fine. I'll give him $1 million. It's not as if I'm going to run out of money. Yeah. I'm just going to sit here for a minute and appreciate the music a little bit more while taking another sip of the coffee. Because obviously I won't hear the thing. Yeah. I literally just use the, as I said, the change parameter, that. The only advantage it gives is Blitzball. It means that I can hire whoever I want right at the start of the game. That's about it. I need to get rid of the cursor. Glasgow!
Gee, Captain Lucille and Elma should have been here by now.
Kids, we're Crusaders too. Yeah, really big jobs. Who are you? Oh, you're the Chocobo Master anyway. Let's...
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a summoner?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
Whoop! Almost dropped my controller again.
Dare impede a summoner's pilgrimage?
Sorry, ma'am.
What are you going to do about it, eh?
Useless.
What do I do for work or study? Nothing. I'm currently unemployed. I used to work for B&Q. But the local store here shut down, so... I'm currently looking for other work. And unfortunately, because I live in a city that is predominantly students now, they've soaked up a lot of the work. I'm just struggling to find... Well, the reason why it got shut down was the site that we were on was leased, and the guy who owned it wanted to sell on the unit, and he sold the unit onto Aldi instead of to B&Q.
Go on through.
Down. Obviously, B&Q lost the building. Show me how to play Blitz sometime.
Sin beaten in no time.
Yeah, Aldi got the unit. They're now currently in the process of tearing it down. I'm watching where I used to work, the building I used to work in, get torn down. Hi.
Any donation toward Operation... Thank you for your generosity. Here.
Moon ring.
Any donation toward
So the unit itself was 35 years old.
Any donation
The regulations for
please accept this.
like keeping fresh food and everything, it just wasn't up to scratch. So they have to get rid of it. Oh, Confuse Ward, cool. No, it was Moon Ring. That's useless. Seeker Ring, that's useless. See what I mean? Money gives you no advantage. Everything I got from that, I'm not going to use. But yeah, instead of spending... It would probably cost the same amount of money to try and renovate the building to make it work for Aldi.
I'm sorry, I can't let you pass.
It would be to just tear it down and rebuild. Tell me about the operation.
What, they didn't tell you?
No.
We're bringing Sin Spawn from Oliver Spira here. Sin Spawn inevitably draws Sin, right? We're going
I'm
to
spending Gil because I've got it. That is literally it. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted there. Here we get a lovely cutscene with, and I'm going to quickly go like that. Because I need to find something, so I'm going to be away for a second. Sorry.
So, we meet again, Lady Yuna.
Yes?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can do?
I don't know, maybe die. Did I say that out loud?
I see.
Maester Seymour, let me show you to the command center.
Maester Optician.
Hold.
I get it.
I have a request.
Yes, Your Grace.
I need to have Summoner Yuna and her guardians let through to the command center.
But Maester Seymour... Maester Seymour, sir.
Do not worry. I will take full responsibility.
Instantly, that line makes you realize that he's evil.
Well,
don't worry, I'll take full responsibility because I don't really give a shit because I can just kill anyone I want to. I'll take full responsibility. Don't worry.
It is done.
Oh, thank you, Your Grace.
And I'm back.
Yuna, it's time to go.
Oh, right.
Right. Oh.
Who does he think he is?
He's
I don't know.
Maester.
Maybe a
Better
Maester.
get used to it, yeah?
Oh, you jealous? Oh. Oh, little Donna. And Meathead.
All hail, Maester Seymour.
I mean, as well, they didn't really spend
Brave
too long
Crusaders
setting
of
this
Spira,
guy up as an
protectors of
evil
all Spira.
character.
Believe in the
I think
path you have
in-game
chosen.
time
Let faith be your strength.
is about an hour.
I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
Sir! What's going on? Why's Maester Seymour backing the Crusaders, eh? They're using Al-Bed's Machina. They're violating the teachings.
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good.
The greater good.
Waka, I think
Movie
Mr.
reference.
Seymour sees that too.
Lulu!
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
Ah, Sir Oran. It is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
I've got nothing to say about it.
I see.
Even Oren just instinctively
Sir Oran
looks at him and
must
goes,
be a
nah,
great
you're an evil
asset to
dickhead,
this
I'm gone.
Guardian.
Your Grace,
Brace.
Please, there's no need for formalities.
Excuse me, Maester Seymour. Why is your lordship present here, sir?
Please, speak as you normally would.
The fuck are you doing, dickhead?
Isn't this operation against the teachings of
I reckon
Yevon?
that'd have been a better line.
Aren't you gonna stop them?
What the fuck are you doing, dickhead?
I should. However, both the Crusaders and the Al Bhed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mi'ihen was born from that wish they share.
But it
Although it
was.
may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure.
Is it really?
And I, Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon, as a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad,
And
isn't
here's
it?
how you can instantly tell he's evil.
Pretend you didn't see them.
Beg your pardon, but that's not something a Maester should say.
Then pretend I didn't say it.
You're kidding.
You're kidding.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour.
Why? Because he threatened to take
know,
your girl away from you.
Some of the things he said that day, they made a lot of sense to me.
I think as well, they made Seymour is a well-constructed evil character. Because he's not evil for the sake of being evil. It's the classic, the best way to set up an evil guy is what they believe they're doing, or no, what they're doing they believe is 100% right. They don't see it as a bad thing. Yes, the activities that they might have to do to achieve that goal could be seen as bad, but it's the whole... To them, morally,
Excuse me,
they
Lady
think it's the
Summoner
right thing
Yuna?
to do, when actually it isn't.
The command center. Maester Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
Yeah. So they make him a really good, like, antagonistic character.
Take that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
Alright. Yeah. He feels like he has a justifiable reason for doing what he's doing.
Miss me?
Miss me? No. Go man. Bring out Whacker.
Bring it on. It's over.
Nobody misses Tidus.
Good day, lad. Sneak past the guards, I did.
Got any weapons? Look at what this could really get me. Oh no, I've got all the magic in the world, but that's a very slight improvement. That's not even an improvement. That's a very slight improvement, but the SOS Null Frost is shite. Oh, a little bit of HP bonus. Yep. And at the same time, I could literally have just sold all this to make it. I don't want a Thunder Spear anymore. Don't need that right now. I keep hold of Serene. Get rid of. Yeah, SOS. Like, the only one what I can see as useful is SOS Overdrive. But even then, it's very situational. Thunder Mover can bugger off. Ice Brand can go. Second Ice Brand can go. Get rid of that. Run that. The only thing SOS is good for is making an item more expensive.
We're making a fortune with Operation Mi'ihen prices. But you, lad, you get a discount.
Relaxed landscape battleground grinding. Yes. I will be. I'm actually hoping, so obviously this could come across as a spoiler, but I'm going to do everything for Celestial Weapons. I'm going to try and get every Aeon. Well, I'm going to get every Aeon. I'm going to maybe... I'm hoping to do all the super bosses. And it might be one of those, I'll do most of the super bosses without using Samurai Big Dick. But some of them I might just use him.
Well then, what next?
Blizzard. I think pretty much every time I do this game, I have to do, like, all side content. I can't just play the game. Yeah. Bring out Yuna. I want to get her some XP. Plus, obviously, I'm only going to quickly show it. Oh. That is going to make the grinding for said place so much easier. Bring out Kamari again. I don't think I made him attack. So he wasn't going to get the XP. Blizzard, that one. And obviously I want him getting XP at the minute. White Magic, Null Blaze.
Shield us from fiery fury.
Boop. Immune. There's no point using Lancet, no point using Scan. I'm literally just going to smack a fool. Bonk. And obviously I know with of doing like Stone Touch and Death Touch weapons for the farming. Makes things infinitely times more easier. I'm also going to be doing the side area that is discoverable. Let's just do Null Blaze again. Trying to think what other content there is. Obviously the Blitzball's part of it. This will also actually be... Yeah, it will be. This will be the first time that I have ever fought, and I need to think of a way of describing him without spoiling him. The only thing that's coming to mind is giant floating hand dildo. Which I know is a really weird one. But, like, what's considered the super boss of this game. Tractability. Which, if anyone's ever played this and done the super bosses, you instantly know which super boss I'm on about. The hardest thing on the game. Because it is literally a matter of everything down to a finite timing. You have to calculate each turn, make sure that you keep everything going without slowing down or anything. And your equipment setup is everything as well. Oh, Kimahri. Yes, I'm going to be doing the slightly more tanned girlfriends. Right, I'm going to let him get this ability so he can actually just move. Slightly more tanned girlfriends, yeah. And yes, I have played Final Fantasy VIII. I'm not the biggest fan of Final Fantasy VIII. I'll just leave it at that. I can fully appreciate the people who do enjoy it. And I'm not saying that I hate the game. It's just... the junction system didn't set well with me. At all. The hours you have to spend sitting there drawing all kinds of magic, and then if you want to keep your stats as high as possible, you can't use that magic, so what's the point of having magic? That is a rant for another time. Did I just get a message? No. Well, Kimahri, take that out. Or not. Blizzard. Boop. Well, I'm not one-shotting things with magic anymore. Oh, go on. And Lulu, substitute for Wakka.
Take that.
Take that. Items, potions. No, no, wait, give me items.
We've been expecting you. Please proceed to the command center.
Give me items.
The presence of a maester and a summoner is great for the troops' morale. Myself included. Thank you for being here, my lady.
Okay, you're not going to give me items.
You want some of this?
Well then, what next?
Blizzard. I was actually kind of hoping... well, I might have done some grinding, but... well, I should have done some grinding, I should say. I was hoping to have the Aura spells by now. But I think I'm actually quite a way away from them. Dunk. Go on, Lulu. Murk it. 11 damage. This is actually a decent place to grind. This little spot. Move forward. I need ability spheres. I'm close to the auras. That's everyone. Lulu took a beating. I also love the drone note in the song. It is just a constant... because that doesn't get annoying. Really? Are you going to kill Lulu? Thank you. Smack a fool. White magic cure. Yeah, it is fire for that. Not going to be strong enough for what a blizzard you. Boom. Smack a fool. Oh. Extract ability. And then fire. Yeah. You know that stage where coffee's just turning cold? Ugh. Ability sphere. So he can now steal. Are you right next to Cura? No life. I can still move him. Get the HP up. I've barely leveled in this so far. I might have to do some grinding. Right, get rid of that.
Oh yeah.
You swap out. Steal from these to get stuff like bomb fragments. And now, kill it. Well, that was just rude. Steal. That it. Yo, dead. Really? It's not dead yet? Mana, speed, and power. I need to have unit out almost immediately to get that ability sphere. Remedy. Oh look, Shalinda. Out in the distance. Just messing with me now. Steal from that. Are you kidding me, Tidus? It's your job to take out these fools. Like, oh,
As you wish.
Suck. Is Kamari? Nope. Like, seriously, it is your job, Tidus, to kill the fast ones. Thank you. Jesus. Kill that. Kamari, sorry, you've been traded.
Allow me.
Blizzard. Like when Waka stops being able to hit the flyers, you realise that you're not leveling up enough. There's an ability sphere. Let's bring Yuna back in. Hello, Shalinda.
In the end, I wasn't able to stop them. As you can see.
Well, what were you hoping to do? You can't stop an entire army.
I couldn't just sit there. So I decided that I would do everything in my power to help them.
Oh. Right. Let's go. I think the game's broken. There we go. Let's attack that for now. Tractability. These sacrilegious contraptions. I mean, in that scene, what was he hoping to achieve while wearing sandals? Chanda! Thank you. He can kick a ball pretty hard, but I mean,
it's over.
There's another ability sphere. Automatically sort. I have 2 ability spheres now. Sleep attack's not exactly important. Provoke's not exactly important right now. It would be going to here. Using one of them here. And yeah, he did just... This little fucker didn't want to die. Move you. Get that. And the other one I wanted was use. Perfect. So now I can steal and use with Kimahri. And he becomes... Oh! That's also one of the speedrun tricks right there. You can get yourself to stay in front.
Crusaders.
Shut up, Tidus. You can make yourself sit in front of the Chocobo for long enough. It just boosts you through the entire area. There's also another one, which is within... You can skip the entire Jose Temple. Skill, extractability. That was a very slow creeping thing. No worries, The Wired. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a fantastic day. I need to smack a fool. Thank you for the follow as well. Glad you enjoyed your time here. Right, Waka, you can get lost. And Blizzard. And Kimahri, smack a fool. My YouTube isn't linked in the panels. Is it not? Hold on. There you go. I recently changed the artwork. So it might just be a little bit off for the short amount of time. You know what? Auron even. Come here, smack something.
Enough.
Yeah, all the panels at the bottom, I just recently changed the artwork over, so I think it might have taken away the embedded link. Oh, also, I'm probably going to hear myself. Shut up. Edit panels. Delete. Let me get that. Control C. Control V. Submit. Yep, it's not. I'll work out how to fix it later. But yeah, obviously I've got the command in the chat for YouTube, where, as I say, I put up my I highlight the streams. So I cut out breaks, I cut off the beginning and end and just upload the entire video. Attack. Oh, you absolute... I was gonna say something bad. How does this do? Mortis, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Black Magic Blizzard. Get rid of. No worries, man.
Oh yeah.
Steel. Really, as... Here we go. Insult to injury. Go. 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 Boop. Victory! Boop. There we go. And do you have anything to give me?
Lady Summoner, what are you doing here?
No, give me... I want them to give me items. Give me all the items. I need them. Do you give me items? Give me items. Yep, I need to go down this area. You know what? Kill them. Just go. Go! Oh, I almost got 8. Oh, look at the amount of damage it does to that little lizard. Oh, hit it. Thank you. Oh, it only had 14 health. That was a waste. I suppose it gave me an overkill.
Check this out.
Check this out. As if that one wasn't an overkill. There we go. I need to heal up. That'll do. Drop down. Is there actually anything down here? Yep. Treasure chest. No worries, mate. So what was the... Obviously, I saw you post about something. Computer TIA fundamentals. Currently an American Sign Language interpreter. I'm looking to get into cybersecurity. Fair enough. I literally saw it as I was trying to comprehend what was going on in game. One thing I'd like to learn that actually sign language. What do I want to do? Haste Mari. How dare you play a game while streaming a game? Can't help it. Dark attack. Do some damage, Lulu, so you can get some XP. Kimari. Steel. Oren. Smack a fool. Swap Kimari out for now. And bring Yuna out. Tractability. Oh, you missed. And that'll do. Let's just mash A for now. I don't know why I hasted Kimari. Skill, Dark Attack. Everyone has had an attack. Yeah. How many attacks do you need? You know what? Killed by Lancet. Just to add insult to injury. There's one ability. Seriously, the ability sphere grind is ridiculous. There's a prime around here somewhere, isn't there? Is it up on top? Or at least I seem to remember there being an Al Bhed primer around here somewhere. Get out of here, Tidus. No, I want to keep leveling up Kimari, so you can smack. Lulu. Take out the elemental first. You're now coming up with pseudonyms for random fiends. I'm still thinking of them for, like, Dark Souls bosses. So go on, what would yours be for the lovely little plant thing here? Really? Thank you for waking up. Currently working at a high school and I'm doing more computer science work than actual interpreting. I had to change fields because actually doing cybersecurity has a much higher income ceiling. Very lucrative business. Give me items, give me items, give me items. Yeah. Fiery enclosed space. Here we go.
Why only you, sir? I want to fight too.
I want to fight too.
Orders are orders.
I'm not a cadet anymore, sir. Let me go with you and I'll prove it to them.
Guarding the command center is important too, you know.
I get you.
But I came all the way from Besaid to fight Sin, sir.
God, there's some class puns.
I know, but an order's an order. To your post, Crusader.
Oh, God.
But, sir!
Sir! Oh, God. Is it time for phase 2 of this cutscene? Now it is.
They let you through, huh?
Gata deserves better.
Gata
There's no chance
deserves
he'll get hurt.
nothing. He's a petulant little child.
Why are you guys fighting anyway? Aren't the almighty Al Bhed Machina enough?
I'm
They
gonna
still
burn
need some
out
time
these
to get the rest.
coils.
Our job is to keep Sin at bay till they're done.
I'm literally running on empty on this. I'm waiting to go to the shop. Which I'm going to be doing anyway on the way to... Because I'm having to travel to Manchester tonight.
It's about your brother.
Obviously, soon enough, I'm going to have to end the stream so I can get ready to then head off to Manchester. And it also means that my stream tomorrow will be a little bit later on.
To enlist.
The reason... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Manchester itself, but I have braces.
I'm sorry.
I've got to go down to... Like, my dad lives down in Manchester. I'm actually at a dentist down in Manchester. So I've got to go down there to get all this guff sorted.
Walker! That's enough, Walker!
So yeah,
When we used
luckily,
to play Blitz together,
the reason why I'm
Chapu
going
used
down
to
tonight
say,
is the appointment's at 8 o'clock in the morning. The reason why I get the 8 o'clock appointments is so that I can be finished
that
in Manchester
when we won
and
the cup,
hopefully back
yeah.
into Lancaster by midday.
proposed to
Because
Lulu.
we've obviously got a puppy here. So I've got to look after him as well.
And then one
But it
day,
also
he
means
goes
that
off and becomes a
I've
crusader,
got to,
just
as soon
like
as I
that.
come back, I'll be taking him out. And then I'll be firing up the stream.
Chapu also said to me that being with your girl is good. But keeping Sin far away from her is better.
What a romantic sentence that is.
Lou, you knew?
Okay, that's actually burning now. I can taste the burn.
Luzu told me before we left.
She hit me too.
Yeah, luckily it's like a hour-long train journey. Ish
That's my
between,
cue.
so... Well, it sounds like it's absolutely hammering it down.
Don't die out there.
I'm gonna get piss wet through!
So you can hit me more?
Yeah, unfortunately I don't drive or anything, so...
Lots more.
But luckily I think there's what? There's 3 stops on the train. It goes straight through.
Please.
Yeah.
Please don't go.
Right into Piccadilly.
I have to, Yuna.
Let him go. The man has already chosen his path, as you did when you became a summoner.
He has a point.
It would be a long time before I ever really understood the reason why Yuna let Luzu pass that day.
Because she couldn't stop him. Let's go. I don't actually mind missing Al Bhed primers from time to time, because I remember the passwords and everything that comes from understanding the language, and the only other thing that I wouldn't get is the things that I get given by Rin, which you can farm anyway. So, spoiler. Even though it's not story spoiler, so it doesn't really matter. I remember most of the lines. I played it that much that I actually started speaking Al Bhed.
Curses.
Like, just replicating their language. It's ridiculous.
Really hates them, huh?
What a fucking idiot. Why would you kick a
Chapu.
cannon? Like, seriously, of
He
all the
left
things to do,
sword
kicking
Walker
a
gave
fucking
him
cannon.
in Besaid.
In
Then
sandals.
He fought with an Al Bhed Machina weapon instead.
That's got nothing to do with it. I just hate these sacrilegious contraptions.
Yeah, now you've also broken your foot. Something's afoot here. The cannon got out of place when we fired a test shot. Packed too much powder, I guess. Of course you did. Once Sin emerges from the sea, we'll commence firing. Our shots should stun it long enough for the Al Bhed Machina to finish it off. Laughs at Wakka's religious zealotry and his intense racism. Because let's face it, he's very racist towards the Al Bhed. To the point of we're not actually allowed to tell him that Yuna's part Al Bhed because he'll just be meh. I guess that does come hand in hand. Look at the Crusaders wearing titty armor. Just thongs.
It won't work anyway.
What if it does?
Don't say that. It might be a hopeless campaign. And it might mean defying Yevon. But the Crusaders and the Al Bhed, they're doing their best to defeat Sin. They want to rid Spira of Sin forever. And that's just what we want too, isn't it? Isn't it?
All right. But I still think Machina are bad news. They're forbidden for a reason.
Lady Summoner, there you are.
Hello,
The
Lucille.
command center is that way. Maester Keenock is also there.
Maester
Maester
Keenock.
Keenock too?
Yes. Please, hurry, my lady.
Let's go. Are you gonna give me items? Are you gonna give me items? Give me items. Give me items. Sure. Okay. That's it, just beat a child with a sword, mate. Yep. And there's also a missable thing within the fight. Whoops, sorry. I forgot. Don't want counterattack. Don't want stuff. Nothing fantastic there as well. Yep, the overdrive. It is your one chance to see his overdrive.
The operation will begin shortly. Please check all your equipment.
You all
Please
right?
check all your equipment.
Of course not. I came
Welcome
here
to the
fight
operations
Sin,
center.
But they stick me here.
If you want to prove yourself.
Huh?
First, you must complete the tasks you are given.
Listen to Sage Auron. Right, I may as well do my final sphere grid shit. Get guard. And some more health. For any reason... No. Move. Hold HP. Right, so you now go down to here to get more MP. Do I want to get that defense? Or just move? Nah, I'm going to move forward. Over to here, get your HP. Use your ability sphere. Delay attacks, kinda useful. I don't think I ever use it in the game, but it's useful. And you can't move. Yeah, that's fine. Save again. Ridge. Let's go.
Oh. I had heard from Seymour, but I didn't know if we'd actually meet. Good to see you, Orin. 10 years, is it?
That's Wen Keenock, one of the four maesters of Yevon. He leads the warrior monks, and also commands the Crusaders.
Ooh. I don't know if that came through on the microphone.
sir.
I only heard it because obviously I've got feedback from it.
Good.
My
Dismissed.
elbows just, both my elbows as I was stretching then just crunched. Sounded like Rice
Tell me,
Krispies.
Orin, where have you been the last 10 years?
Just in case you wondered.
We don't have time for this now, do we?
This plan won't work. You know that. We'll just let them dream a little longer.
What?
What?
Lord Keenock.
Oh, yes. Proceed.
That Keenock a maester?
I heard that, Orin. A lot has happened the last 10 years. What were you doing?
What is the speedrun strategy for it?
Fulfilling a promise I made to a
I
friend.
don't think I've ever watched
I
a
still
speedrun
am.
of this.
Just tell me one thing. Have you seen Zanarkand?
Both versions. Oh, the Kamari self-destructs,
I
yeah.
think we don't belong here.
It is time at last. We must tell the Al Bhed waiting outside to begin the operation at once.
Begin the operation at once.
The fiends may break through. This place is not safe. Make sure you're prepared to defend yourselves. Tell me when you're ready.
Tell me when you're ready. Okay. Let me collect all the items. Died 7 hours into Flying Carpet. Was there literally only that chest back here? Oh no, there's the other one. Well, I seem to remember more items. Let me... Thank you. Sucks, though, that you get so far and then just go, I'm dead. I'll use that.
Go to you.
Go to Yuna.
I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous.
Anything could happen. Make sure you're ready for combat.
I will do. Are you going to say anything, Kamari? Good talk.
With them here, it's like Yevon authorizes this whole operation.
They practically are authorizing this entire operation. Hello. We have the Ancient Machina, the something will succeed. Is that meant to be operation? Welcome back. Something Machina will... No worries, dude. Take care. Hope you have a good day. Something Machina will something that Yevon's teachings and I'm trying to work that out. Will do, ma'am. Right. Before I start the operation... Hi! Are you ready? Yeah.
Maester Keenock, please.
Will Sin come?
Sin always returns for its spawn. To make sure, we're going to encourage them to call out to it.
You're basically going to piss it off.
It'll come.
I remembered Orin telling me. Sin is my old man. Sin is Jecht.
Oh. Here we go. Oh my god, it broke free! Who could have ever seen this happen? Hi. I mean, from the looks of it, I could potentially do the Kimahri bomb. You know what? Oh, I forgot. I've also got his attack reels. No, I need to get to Orin first. He can take out the arms, and then I can attack reels. And hopefully I don't mess up the attack reels. How did it do more damage to one arm than the other? Oh, it was a crit to one arm.
That I can hit, eh?
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to stop the head from twitching. I also need to trade out some people for XP. Big hits. Come on, Orin, take out that arm. Oh, you know what? Let's just do it now. It is literally one of the most powerful limit breaks, overdrives in the entire game. Don't know whether you can power break this. Apparently you can. Damn it. I also want to keep Yuna out. Right, the last person to attack, or I need to attack, is Tidus. Alright, I'll bring Wakka back out for now. Just so I can plow the head. I want to keep Yuna out because she'll eventually be able to Grand Summon. She's pretty close to a Grand Summon. Yep. She just needs to get smacked. And you're being traded for Kimahri. Steal! Really? A potion? Come on. Arms regenerated. Bring Orin back out. Attack one of the arms. Really? Kanda. You're so close, Kimahri! I don't think I'm properly prepared for this fight. Like I said, I think I'm a little bit underpowered. Cure yourself, Yuna. Smack! Usually by this, like I said, usually by this point I've got auras. I've got Cura, I've got Fire, stuff like that. Come forth, Ifrit. And Hellfire. A little bit of an overkill. Ganda. Dodge. Dodge. Oh, it can't get any statuses, but oh no! I was hoping to get another Hellfire out of him. Well, bugger. Mega potion time. Are you ready? Are you ready? Shall we do it? How much health does he have left? You think it'll kill him? $7k health left. I don't know what the thing for self-destruct is. Is it a percentage base of the creature's main health? Oh, I want to see 10. Inflicts damage on an enemy equal to 3 times Kimahri's maximum HP, causing eject afterwards. So 3 times his maximum HP. No. Yeah, self-destruct. $3k. I don't think that's gonna kill it. Fire damage to all. That'll do. I think he just killed the head, at the very least. Now it's just the arms to worry about. Also means it can't do thunder? Or can it? Distractibility. Come on. Ooh, so close to killing off one arm already. Heal up Auron for now. There's one arm. Why can't you do that crit on one of the other attacks? Woohoo! All of the crits. Schmack. Still 7k health to go. Bring out Lulu. Actually, no. Start off. Bring out Tidus. Let's start hasting people. Gonna smack a fool. Our break's still on. Bomb fragment. He uses that. Haste on Kimahri. Haste are two big hitters. Boop. All the damage. Fine, and now I can swap out to Yuna. She can become a heal bot. Then what I need to do, take out Kimahri for now. Tidus isn't going to get 2 turns, is he? No. Haste her up. Cure yourself. Here we go. As soon as it gets to Tidus' next turn, I can take him out for Kimahri. That's 3 hasted people. Getting ready to smack some fools. Boop. Come out, Kimahri. Cure yourself. And you can cure Auron to full again. Perfect. Dodging attacks as well. All 10 damage. It's going to make or break the boss fight, that whole 10. Oh, would you look at that? See, she's the most important character. Her physical prowess knows no bounds. Right, cure yourself. Cure Kimahri. I didn't actually think that 10 was going to make much of a difference, but apparently it did. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? Cheer. I'm going to use melee attacks constantly. I should cheer. Now look at him. My bad. Cheer again. And then trade him out when it gets to his turn next. Go over to Yuna. You're up. And how much health does he have left? 1k. His arms are probably going to regen this turn. There they are. You're up, Kimahri, again. Okay. Really? Bullshit. You're Auron. This boss battle is actually taking way longer than it normally should. Woo! Calm down, Kimahri. Oof. Smack a fool. 31 damage. There we go. Finally. Jesus Christ. Disappear for this cutscene. Ozma.
Look out!
This is one of the best themes in the entire game.
Stand back, Lady Yuna.
Yes.
Stand back, Lady Yuna.
Yes.
No worries. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, and I'm glad you enjoyed your time here. Thank you for the follow and the hosts. Here we go. So good. I'm turning it up for myself. To be honest, I can just make him constantly attack the belly. And just cure myself. Doesn't take long for him to kill it. But yeah, like for the overdrive, obviously it's Seymour's overdrive. But because it starts off so low and most of the time he either doesn't get hit or it's Demi, the only surefire way to make, like, really try and grind it up is killing both Yuna and Auron. So obviously all the attacks only go to Seymour. But I can't be bothered doing that. And it's dead! Overkill! Oh. All the XP. I still love that the music just stays right now. You don't get the victory fanfare, it's still... I've forgotten what it's called. Oh, what's the actual track called? Here we go. Is the music even meant to stay for this cutscene? Isn't this cutscene meant to have its own music? Always this one cutscene that fucks up. Yeah, I'm sure that's meant to have its own music. And now we've got to sit in the aftermath. Everything that happened. The aftermath of a Sin attack. Just shows as well how ridiculously powerful Sin has become. Slightly warm, but no signs of breathing. Staring at the sky, lifeless. Reclining, breathless. Instant, painless death. Rest in peace. A peaceful death. Probably had no clue. Just insanity. And then poor old Garda
What's going on?
This is actually a well voice acted line.
What's going on?
I mean, that one instance, he kind of sounds like a... Is it Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Goodbye, son.
Don't you run away from me!
Everyone, stand back! I'll summon!
You won't hurt it. Your powers are still too weak.
I love how manly he can sound. How manly he can sound when he actually wants to shout. Compared to his usual, like, more feminine.
You can't!
That. His more soft-spoken, feminine kind of voice. And as soon as he just like, you can't. Jesus fucking Christ, where did that come from? Didn't expect that from you, Seymour. Oh, shit. Keep punching the microphone. Well, I keep punching the cable underneath.
When I ran after Sin that day. Before I knew what I was doing, there I was, chasing him down like a thief at market. Maybe I was angry. Maybe I wanted to go home.
Who knows?
I kept thinking of Zanarkand and my old man.
These are all the people who died in the operation. And this is the kid saying it's not your time. So realistically, Tidus could have died in that moment.
What?
What?
They say you don't practice anymore. That you're gonna retire.
Let them talk. I'm still the best.
I do love Jack's voice.
Say you're no good 'cause you drink all the
It's
time.
cheesy, but it's good.
I can quit drinking whenever I want.
Then do it now.
What did you say?
You just said you can't.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Why not today?
Why do today what you can leave for tomorrow? There he goes again, crying.
Always been ridiculed by his dad.
I thought I sensed my old man there. Somewhere. Or maybe it was just Sin's toxin playing tricks on my mind.
And here we are. The aftermath.
How many died today? People die and Yuna dances. When will she stop dancing? When will it stop? Yuna won't stop dancing. Not until Sin is gone. Those were my thoughts then, I think.
I see you're still here.
Huh?
Many stories ended here today. But yours goes on, I see.
What?
Yes, it does. It does, dear Auron.
Sin had come and gone, but I remained here.
And now we've got to deal with the aftermath of Sin and all the destruction he brought tomorrow.